Bigtable is a massively scalable, wide-column NoSQL database. In this demo, I'll show you how to create a database with Bigtable. So here I am in the Google Cloud Console. To use Bigtable, I'll scroll down to the Databases section and choose the Bigtable service. So we're going to create a Bigtable instance. We'll give our database a name. We'll call it Demo Bigtable. Then hit Continue. For storage type, you have two options. HDD is slower, but it's also cheaper. SSD is much faster, but it's also much more expensive. To give you an idea of the difference in cost, we can click on Show Details. So let's say we had a 1,000 gigabyte or 1 terabyte database. If we use HDD storage, that'll cost us about $26 a month to store the data. If we want faster storage, we would pick SSD, but that would cost us $170 a month. For my demo, I'll just pick HDD. A Bigtable database consists of one or more replicated clusters. So we have to have at least one cluster. So let's create one in US East 4, and we'll choose US East 4A as the zone. A cluster consists of one or more nodes. Now, Bigtable will scale to as many nodes as you need to keep up with the amount of data that is being sent into your database. So you could have 1 node or 10 nodes or 100 nodes or 1,000 nodes. I would recommend you start small and then monitor your database performance. And if the database is being maxed out, then you can always add nodes later on. Adding nodes is easy. You can do that without turning the database off. If we click on Advanced Options, notice we can add additional replicated clusters if we want to. When you're adding a cluster, it could be another cluster in the same region, but in a different zone. This would give you high availability. Or if you have customers around the world, you could pick another region somewhere else in the world. So maybe I could create a second replicated cluster in London, Europe West 2A if I wanted to. Obviously, adding as additional clusters will increase the cost of running your Bigtable database. Anyway, that's as simple as that. So I'll create one cluster with one node in Northern Virginia. Hit the Create button and wait a couple minutes and you'll have your Bigtable database. And there we have it. This is Doug Renstrom with ROI Training.